welcome back to the channel. My name is Toby and I'm a husband and father of 6, and here I explore how as busy parents can pursue personal growth alongside our work and family responsibilities to help us forge more balanced lives. And key of a balanced life is definitely sleep. So I thought on my walk just now I'll take you along and we talk a bit about some sleep techniques. Obviously, proviso being I'm not a sleep expert, but over the years we've seen, obviously with 6 kids in the house, we've seen many different personality traits, we've seen different bodily needs in terms of time asleep, different sleep rhythms. So hopefully some of this is helpful for you as well. And the first thing, and by far the most important thing, is getting a good sleep routine going for our kids. And total credit in our family goes to my wife for that. I'm really just there supporting her, and she had this down really from starting with baby number 1, but baby number 2 she had it nailed to a complete science. Absolutely amazing. Knowing exactly how to structure our days, even early on, knowing when the baby needs fed, what activities are good to kind of pursue at certain times of the day. So when should we go out for a walk and help the baby sleep during lunchtime, and then how to make sure the baby stays up a bit at night in the evening to then foster a better night's sleep. Obviously in the beginning when you have a newborn it's very hard, and even 4 nights would be great. 4 hours in a row would be fantastic in the beginning. And kind of linked with routines is napping and the nap schedule. And what we found is an early morning nap, so after they were up for a couple of hours, was key, and then again an afternoon nap. But a danger really we found to be is napping too late in the day. So if we wanted our kids to go to bed by 7:30, once they're like a year old, a bit younger maybe, 7:30, napping couldn't be going on after 4 p.m. because if you let them nap too long, they're not going to be tired. And linked with that, what's going to come after for us was definitely playtime and outdoor time. So knowing that our kids do need a lot of sleep, but then equally once they've had that sleep, they need to get up and they need to move. And the best place to move is out here. Get out in nature. But that's what the kids need though. They need outdoor time. We should do it with them. Got our little one on the back here, so making sure he's getting some fresh air in before it's nap time for him. And bedtime later on again. We'll make sure that we go out, get some exercise in, get some walking in, run around with the dog. Absolute key and essential for the little ones to sleep better. And the next thing I want to talk about is screen time. Obviously once they get older, they see you watching stuff and they want to watch stuff, and you want to enjoy family movie nights together and all of that good stuff, which is obviously something that every family will and should enjoy. But equally you need to be aware, especially for younger kids, screens are a very distracting thing that will sap a lot of energy, but equally will hype them up quite a lot. So knowing when screen time is good and when it's not helpful is really essential. That what we found to be really helpful is make sure that, if your bedtime is going to be 7:30, at least half an hour before screens are off, and you follow with a good bedtime routine. And that's also the next thing I wanted to talk about, which is reading to them. Reading is so essential, and especially before bedtime. Fairy tales are amazing for that, because what happens is they lie down. Picture books are good, but I found, once they can kind of transition out of that, maybe a book that just has a couple of pictures in, just to keep their curiosity up, but really for them to just look at the ceiling or wherever else they are, sitting on your lap, and for you to read a fairy tale, to let their imagination grow and get lost in the story is absolutely key. And just before bedtime, it helps them settle to sleep, and it will often inform their dreams. So make sure they're appropriate fairy tales and not scary ones. And coupled with the routines before bed is also the awareness of what sugar does to young kids. And yeah, we found limiting sugar in general is obviously a health conscious decision. It's good for everybody, but especially for young kids, I want to make sure they don't have any sugar before bed, because light media will just amp them up and they will find it really, really hard to go to bed. and we want them to go to bed. And the last thing is to make sure that we have spent time with our kids, especially older ones, and taken care of their worries. Because there are things obviously happening to them that they will continue to think about, things that might be scary for them or they're unsure about, and talking to them and making sure that we've kind of helped them process it is absolutely key for them, A, to fall asleep, and then B, for them to not have nightmares coming out of these worries and thoughts. And another technique that I remember my parents using with me when I was younger is to use teddy bears and put them by the door as guardians. So I remember that was really powerful because I felt there was somebody protecting me at night and I didn't need to wake my parents up, which is obviously a benefit to the parents, having another night without interrupted sleep. So yeah, so these are kind of 7 things that I have found over the years helped us and our kids find better sleep. And if you enjoyed that, then please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and write down your comments. Write down what you found to be helpful, which techniques worked with you, or little hacks that helped you maybe manage when you had little sleep. Any of those ideas would be much welcome. And I'll see you next time.